Hello once again. My name is Christopher Cole. And because I'm recording this in August of 2016, I'm the first vice chair of the Pima County Libertarian Party. Now, as far as I know, I have no children. Granted, I sowed my wild oats when I was younger, but nobody has ever come forward and said, I'm your son, I'm your daughter. No. As far as I know, I have no children. So I have, as the old saying goes, no dog in this fight. So when I say your children are not your own children, well, I'm doing it out of not personal concern for my children, but personal concern for your children. Why do I say your children are not your own? Go to your state government website and whatever it's called, Child Protective Services or whatever, look at the criteria that they use to take children away from abusive parents or parents that are unfit. And then remember, contrary to many people's opinion, bureaucrats are human beings with prejudices. And so there are criteria that will be used to take your children away from you that aren't on that list. And while you may have a chance to fight it, I seriously doubt you're going to be able to because the government has stacked all of the rules against you. Because presumably, if Child Protective Services takes your children away from you, you're guilty until proven innocent. And the government tries to make it as hard as possible for you to prove that you're innocent. Why? Well, you see, the federal government has this program for paying the states if they can adopt children out. Now, go ahead. Look through your copy of the Constitution and tell me where in the Constitution it says the federal government has authority to do anything with adoptions. You ain't going to find it. It ain't there. But the federal government, in an abuse of authority, pays your state to take your kids away from you and adopt them out to somebody else more fit. Now, child abuse is a serious problem. Make no mistake about that. It is a serious problem. And please do not mistake me. I'm not condoning child abuse. But I'm also not condoning government abuse. If the government has an incentive to take your children away from you and get paid for doing so, and especially if you happen to be somebody whose politics is deemed unfit, now that's not going to be listed anywhere on the website or in any manuals or anything. But as I said, bureaucrats are human. And if you are actively working to limit government to its proper roles, you think maybe those bureaucrats whose jobs might be in danger want to take your kids away from you as punishment? Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? I don't know. Nobody has ever done a study saying the state of Arizona or the state of New York or the state of whatever has taken this many kids on these criteria. And there's no study done ever done on politics of the parents. and the politics of the people the kids are given to. But the possibility is there, and unless your head is buried under a rock, you know the government is going to abuse any power it's got, any legitimate power, and any illegitimate power it can steal in order to gain more power. You don't matter to the government, except as how you provide power to the government. Your children don't matter except as a slogan. It's for the children! Well, no, it's not. It's for the bureaucrats. It's for the politicians. And if the government can, the state government, the federal government, the county government, whoever, if the government can increase its power by taking your children away from you, what's going to stop them? The federal government is illegally paying your state to take children away from, quote, unfit, end of quote, parents and adopt them out. Really. Your children are not yours as long as the government has the authority to take your children away from you, and the government has the authority to make sure you cannot effectively fight back. Once again, please remember, unless you honestly look at both sides of an issue, you don't have an opinion, you're a parrot. Thank you.